Now all we have to do is take in write a little code to make our app run. Go ahead and load Android Studio again. Pause it. Once again, after waiting for a long period of time, you should end up with your program just like we had completed it before. We can actually take and run it at this time. To run it, you actually take and push this Run App button up here. And it's going to take and it's going to look for. Okay, I didn't create. Once again, I'm going to lead you in this class to use a Android tablet or phone or something like that that you got laying around. Okay, and if that is hooked up by USB, you should be able to take and select it off this list right here. If not, you're going to have to create a new virtual device, okay, if you don't have an Android tablet or phone. And I'll leave you some notes in the how to do stuff, my hints, okay, to show you how to do that. But anyway, you see OK here. If this selected your Android that app um, tablet or whatever, I'm going to pause. At this point, you can see it's actually taken installing the APK on my tablet, and there you go. I actually got the program running on my tablet right now. I do believe that this is faster than running an emulator. Well, anyway, go ahead and stop your program right here. And you could have tried it out. Yes, you can put numbers in it, but it doesn't do anything yet, does it? Let's write a little bit of code, okay? And let's write some codes that when you push this button here, something happens. We're going to switch over now to our main activity Java right here and put your cursor right after that semicolon and hit enter a couple times. First thing we want to do is we want to create an alias to our button, okay? And to do that, we have to create an object of button type like this, okay? And what is that going to be called? It's called btn add. Notice I use the exact same name as I called the object in my form. That works, and it seems like it's a little easier to understand that way. And that's going to be equal to, this is called casting. Okay, we're going to create something, and we're going to cast it as a button. And what are we going to do? Let's go ahead and try to find that um, button that we have in our form right now. So we can type in find view right there, like that. And then a capital R. Capital R actually holds a list of all of our things that we have currently created in our activity. Dot, and we're going to take and find it by ID like this. And then dot, and it will actually go BT, and there it is right there. See it? Like that. Okay? If it doesn't show up like that, you're going to have some issues. And then a semicolon. Java always ends each one of its lines with a semicolon. So what we've done is we created an alias of a button, and it's called button add is equal to cast this as a button, okay? And we're going to find this object view by ID, and we're going to say, okay, make this button equal to now add button. Now I can refer to that button as add button here in my Java code. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to set a button click or set on click listener, okay? And to do that, we're going to call out first of all our button add. There it is right there. Dot set. Right there it is, okay? Like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a new view on click listener, just like that. Boom. Notice how when you do that, it automatically creates this template of an on-click method for you. I didn't type this in. Inside of here, we have to create a couple of other aliases, okay? First, we're going to do an edit text, okay? And we're going to call this edit. Oops. text num1, that's what we called it over there, didn't we? Is equal to, and once again we have to cast this text, okay, and then find view ID r dot ID dot, and this is in edit text right there, it is, semicolon. Notice how being that we left them with their name edit text, they all pop it in together at the same time. I'm going to select all that now. I'm going to paste it right below here because this is kind of the same line, but this is going to be a 2, and this is going to be a 2 right here. Okay. And let's do one for our text view right away too. Text view, TXT, VIEW, and this is total, isn't it? Is equal to, and once again, we're going to cast this view, okay, and we're going to find view by ID r.id.te. There it is right there, okay, total. End it with a semicolon like that. Okay, now let's create some variables. So does that program go, oh, I know what you're talking about, but it's okay. int number, let's call it num1, is equal to, and let's get this information from edit text right there, dot get text. Okay, and then we have to take and we have to say dot to string. Okay, for some reason I don't know why. The only problem that's okay is that this is going to come out as a string, so we got to convert it to an integer. Dot parse it right there, and then we're going to take and get rid of this parenthesis here. We're going to stick it around here like this, semicolon, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to create an integer variable that's going to hold the value that's in that edit text, okay? And we're going to take and we're going to parse this out as an integer, and what are we going to parse out? Whatever is that get text dot to string in there. So it's going to store that number now that I have in that edit text in num1. Let's do the same thing for the other one, the other edit text. And so we're going to say num2 is equal to whatever is in our num2 right there, like that. And let's create another one, int total is equal to num1 plus num2 semicolon, like that. And now let's go ahead and put it in our txt view. There it is. Dot set text. Okay, what are we going to put in there? We're going to put in our total right there. Now the trouble is that this is a number and we want to make it a string. The easy way to do that is we're going to say, okay, add empty quotations, okay, like that, okay. And what that will do is convert the integer for us to a string, okay, and put nothing after, which is fine. Beautiful. As long as you don't have your red squigglies, you should be able to run this program again. Click your green arrow. It's okay because I want to run it on my tablet. I'm going to pause. And this is what I get. Right there is a screenshot of my tablet. You can stop the program. And that completes this.